Yeah. Oh, nice cat. I have a very brilliant cat. She just decided to jump up into the windowsill and fell. Nice. So anyway, hi, it's Erin and Princess over in the windowsill. She's not bugging me yet, so we'll see how long that lasts. Looks like I got Mike. Looks like I got audience. Looks like we are ready to go. So I'm going to say a big hello and welcome in our chat box. And if you feel like saying hello back, please do. If you don't, whatever, just stay on board and we will get you going. Lots of updates, new stuff. I am so bummed about last week's webinar because I answered some really great questions and I had like really good answers. And the webinar cut off after like 34 minutes. And my best answers were seriously like at 43 minutes to 47 minutes, where I was like, yeah. And I went to look at it and make sure everything was okay. And there was no answers. So I apologize. I have no idea what I did. I guess I hit stop broadcasting somewhere in the middle and then just kept going blah, 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 blah. So anyway, what we are doing today, we got some big updates, some major updates. Go look at some things. I have good news. I got bad news. I got like whatever news. And then, oh, there she is. I can't. Then we are going to go and look at crowdfunding. And I know you've heard of crowdfunding because there's like Kickstarter and Indiegogo, I think. Indiegogo? I think that's the one. What's the other big one? GoFundMe, those kind of things. They're out there, they're platforms, and you may or may not have ever wondered or thought about doing anything like that. But I want to show you one today that is super cool. And I really, 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 really appreciate, respect, and like the admin and the people involved in it. And the community is amazing and real, super real people. So I'm going to share that with you because I want you to consider the possibility that if you can think of or have any reason that you might want to get some funding for anything, to come on board. It's a super low entry. It's not like putting money in over and over. It's not rev share. There's not so much fluctuation, and depending on the moods of admin, whether or not it's going to pay, it's pretty darn solid. And then I have like an extra level of in for you, which involves getting your donations and your donors sent to you. Yeah. So we'll go over that. Let's go. Excuse me. Let's go. Hi, everyone. And go see what's going on. So my, where it's supposed to tell me who's in the room. Oh, there it goes. It's finally telling me who's in the room. Okay. Hello. Hi, Amy Lee, Maria, everyone else who's joining us today. Thanks for coming. And Maria, you're new, so you'll notice our chat box is usually pretty dull, but please ask as many questions as you want. And people will see this on the replay, and hopefully all my good answers will come through today. So I am going to go get set up, do a screen share. Like I always do, let's go look at what's going on in the world of Triple Threat. Triple Threat, as you know, used to be like my very favorite thing. And now it's not, basically. Good. You can see it. Excellent. What are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at, you should be looking at this. Okay, I don't know what you're looking at. I'm confused. Oh, it's over here. Okay. No, I don't even think that's, hold on. It's sharing a screen and I cannot tell which screen it's sharing, which is awkward. So let me double check, just make sure. Oh yeah, okay, I guess it was that one. All right, one more time. Yeah, don't I do this like all the time? This is kind of my way I do webinars, is to totally goof them and get through it all and give you some information. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make that as big as possible. And like always, the screen is probably going to be blurry, but the replay, it's 100% clean. So I will keep this as zoomed in as possible so you can see what's going on. And let's get over to Triple Threat. Okay, so Triple Threat RevShare, they keep changing what they're doing, and they keep changing what they're doing because they're new. When I first started, I 100% recommended this as like, I can guarantee and put my money and my mouth and my reputation behind Triple Threat that it's working. Things started not working. And that's not to say they aren't going to work, but what happened in Triple Threat is they made too many promises that they couldn't keep. That's basically what it came down to. They made too many promises that they couldn't keep. So what happened is they had to rearrange some things. So now on Triple Threat, here, we'll just go into my account because I like to show you. Yes. There was, I should say, a $10 a month subscription, which you'll see here. I'm active, $10 a month. I've been paying my subscription. I started right around January. I think my first funding was the 22nd. So like I joined and then it took me a little while to actually put money in. They were paying out like clockwork until March when things kind of started to fall apart. So if I show you my account in here, you'll see that right now I have almost 6,000 active shares. Over all this time, I've had $25,000 in shares. 19,000 of those have expired. You know, that looks pretty good. I get website credits. I use them. Surf my ads today. This is how much I actually got paid. And that was just in 2 weeks. I made $1,200. So really, I can't complain a lot. Not at least some other people like lost all of their money or haven't seen. No, I shouldn't say lost. That's not true. It's not lost. It's that they haven't seen a return yet. So it's not actually lost, but they have not gotten any results in any withdrawals. I at least doubled my money back. I have $1,200. I put $600 in. So by this time, I was feeling pretty good about recommending this. Then things started to happen, and now you'll see I have $1,600 in pending withdrawals. That means they have not paid me in a long, long, long time. Really, really, really a bummer. Because now people are like, well, wait, are they ever going to pay? And yes, they will. However, they went to a brand new model where this subscription, you will no longer be able to have a subscription expire, or in other words, not be active and be able to request a withdrawal. You will have to have an active membership. The other thing they're doing, and this is the big doozy, and before you hang up on me, just listen for a minute. It's not all bad, actually, not all bad, but it's definitely different than what they promised when we came in. You are going to need to do a weekly subscription of $10. So you're probably thinking, okay, that's $40 a month. What the heck? They want $40 a month for me? Yes. What they're looking at, though, is that by putting in $10 a week, you will be able to take out a minimum of $250 a week. And they believe they will be able to keep the payments up with no more than 1 to 3 days behind, consistent. So if you're getting paid minimum $50 a day and it's costing you $10 a week, I think that's good. If you were, I mean, you know, they always like the analogy of, well, if you went to work and they asked you to pay $10 for parking, you'd still do it and go to work. And I'm thinking, yes, I would. That's true. A lot of places you have to pay for your own parking or pay for your transportation to work. But you also know you're going to get paid. So I can see why having the funds come in keeps the account up and keeps the numbers up, and so that everybody can get paid. And then lowering, it was $100 a day, and now they're making it $50 a day. Again, I got lucky. I was one of the fortunate ones that was able to get in with Bitcoin when Bitcoin was working like clockwork. Now I still like my Bitcoin. I'm going to stay with Bitcoin, but I will be putting the $10 in a week and see how that goes. However, I do want to see that they're paying. And of course, they're saying like it's still going to take another month before they actually catch up. And that's going to be that. So, yeah. Okay. So how do you get over $50 a day? You have to have 10 members referrals under you or more, 10 paying referrals under you or more. So if you have 10 people under you, that's 10 people paying $10 a month. They're making $100, a week off of your referrals. So that's how it trickles down. I do not have 10 paid people yet under me. I have people, but not everybody has upgraded, and I don't blame them, honestly. I'd like them to, but at this point, I cannot say with full confidence that this is where you want to be. I'm not going to say it isn't, but I want you to make your own decision. I think it is going to bounce back, and I think the payments are going to start being steady. And honestly, an extra $1,000 a month is fine with me, especially because, like I said, putting in 10 a week and getting $250 back minimum, that's not bad. That's a pretty good deal. So I don't mind that. It's not bugging me. What else? I think that's it on this. So just know that's what's coming up. I think that's all going to be implemented by the end of the week. Also, they're going to do this thing again where any money that you have pending withdrawals is going to be refunded to you. So in a few days, my balance, I had like $600 or $700 in my total balance, and I went and bought a bunch of active shares. I went and just repurchased ad shares. So that's why I'm back at 115. No big deal. Right now, I haven't even asked for a withdrawal since they announced they're going to be doing refunds, because what's the point? So all this $1,600 is going to go back into my account for me to buy more shares, blah, blah, blah. That's how it's going to work. So anyway, I'm not done with Triple Threat, but I also can understand why people are very, very annoyed by it. Okay, next. My little portfolio. I still really like Traffic Network Takeover. It's doing well. It's growing steady. When I came on, I was member 264. We'll go look. 264, something like that. There's now 800 members. So it's gone, it's multiplied times 5 since it launched less than a month ago. And what's interesting about this one that's different is it's $100 minimum to withdraw. So they're having people have their money sit in there for quite some time. I don't actually think there are any withdrawals. I don't even know if anybody's actually taken a payment yet. I'm guessing not. Oh, it's disabled by administrator. I'm kind of guessing people haven't started taking withdrawals yet. If they have, then they started with many thousands of dollars, but it's growing really well. This one's growing well. It works well. And, Ryan is one of those guys that if you're in RevShare a lot or enough, you've seen his face everywhere. So he's definitely visible. He's definitely out there. Total earnings is $81. I have 21 active shares times $10 each, because I'm going to max out my $100 $10 shares first. So that's $210 in active shares that I have. I've made 81. So if you can do the math on that, I think I put in like 100, 150, something like that. I think I'm doing the math a little wrong. 120, right around 120. But anyway, a little bit of that is from commission. But so far, look, commission on fees. I made $2. So that means somebody did pay their membership, and commission on purchases. And again, people come in, but then they want to see if it's working or not. I actually really do like this one. I fully endorse it, fully. And I will be glad to take my 100 to 500 a day out. I think with this one, I'll do the same thing. Like once I get to 100, I'll take it out and then put it back in. I'm kind of starting to see like that's probably beneficial to the RevShare. It's not technically considered new funds, but it is, because I'm putting money back in, even though it was my money to take out. If I put it back in, then that means that's technically fresh funds coming in. Although people will argue, well, it's not fresh funds because they gave it to you, but it's not the same as repurchasing. Okay, take note, Traffic Network Takeover. And of course, all these links are over at Money Mamas Live. Biz Rank Pro, Money Mamas Live. Money Mamas Live. I'm also doing updates now on this. It's not like the prettiest blog, and it's not really set up like a blog, but look, if you go down, you can get to our Facebook group, you can go to this free training. There is the introduction to how to do all this. There I am in my lovely little office. And then updates. So confirmed, it took, I said less than 5 hours to get payment from MPA. I've taken out 2 payments. I tried to do 3 today, but I forgot my stupid security answer, and so I got locked out. Huh. I was like, seriously, I can't remember the security answer I put in. Whatever. But anyway, MPA, I said less than 5 hours. It was literally in my Bitcoin wallet in about 10 minutes. Like, it was automatic. So I don't want to tell people it's 10 minutes because I don't want them to be like, it took more than 10 minutes, you know, and then think I'm a liar. So I'm saying less than 5 hours. I feel confident that it's less than 5 hours for payments to come through. You know, I saw somebody in the MPA group post, I've been waiting 40 minutes for my payout. And I'm like, seriously? If you're in another rev share, you've been waiting 3 weeks. So, you know, that just made me laugh. But definitely they're paying out. Again, with this one, I'm actually taking small payments out and putting it back in. So I wanted to take another 10 out today and then just put it back in, and that'll help build up and keep things kind of fresh and flowing. FAP confirmed by a referral. She's actually my upline that she got paid in less than 12 hours. So I know FAP is paying too. We'll go look at FAP in a second. I told you about triple threat. So there you go. Payouts are delayed 20 days. Traffic takeover, TNT, Traffic Network Takeover. Ads 100, I definitely know they are paying. It's not as fast as they said it was. However, I've only put in $15 and I've taken out 10 and then put it back in. So they pay really quickly. And then MMM Global, which I've talked about before, has completely shut down. Their thing said, we are so sorry. This was an experiment. It failed, blah, blah, blah. We'll give you your money back sometime in the next year. And I'm like, oh, well then. So I'm glad I did not push that one a lot. You know, that one came with the caveat, like, this is something you might want to try it. I am not going to pretend like it's not a pyramid because it totally is. But it was a very circular pyramid. It was more like a cylinder because you put money in and someone else asked for it out. But they were over-promising again. That's pretty much how these things shut down, is they over-promise. So the next one is crowdfunding, which we will definitely get into more. And I really want to show you this one. And this is absolutely true. You come in at $200, and that's literally all you ever put in. Your job then is to ask people to donate, but not just donate to you, which is what they're going to do, but to create a project. They can certainly donate to you. What I like about this one, it is 100% your money. 100% of the money goes into your account. There is no processor nonsense or a Bitcoin or whatever. It pays directly to you, and then you re-donate it back to the people that are your pool of people that you donate to. And then you keep moving up so that you're ending up getting more donations. It does go levels deep for how much donations you can get, but it's actually pretty well structured. And this is the one I was saying, if you are like, oh, I can't bring anybody in. I mean, obviously, if you can't bring anybody in, then maybe this isn't for you. But if you can at least be willing to ask people and invite them to join and donate to you, because guess what? Those people, that $200 goes directly to you, directly to you. That money goes directly to you. And then you redonate it, or you could actually just keep it, but to benefit you and the system and everyone else, you don't keep it. You can keep 200 right away. So then you get your 200 back, and then you ask 2 more people and use that money to keep going up. But the money out of pocket that you put in is 200. I really hope people see this. It's beautiful. It's actually really beautiful. And the webinar that they put on every day, you can get to it at this link, Bit Do Fund Any Dream. I'll put that in this description too. And that's about it. Then we got there's the new MPA training is up, and that's the back end. So I wanted to do that so that you would see that things get updated very regularly, and everything as they come in, I will keep you updated. So if things stop paying, I will let you know. As long as there's something confirmed, then you definitely know, and I'll keep confirming as I take out more payments and play with that. So For Dad Pays is going through some changes too. Oh my gosh, it's like spring cleaning for all of these places. If you're not familiar with FAP is more of a slow grow but big grow. Slow grow but big grow. We'll get to my paying ads. I don't really have any updates in my paying ads because everything's just kind of going really well in there. We'll see if I'm still locked out of my account. I don't know if it's been an hour, but FAP is doing some interesting things, and this is why I think it would be really fun for people to promote this too. I have no idea what this means. During the day, we will automatically buy back all the stock repurchase that is not being used to encourage the shared commissions. Don't know what that means. Actually, I have no idea. I'm guessing, this is just a guess, okay? This is my hypothesis, is that if you have money in your repurchase wallet that you are not using, they just will take it back. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And just buy shares for you? I don't really get it. I don't know what that means. Plus, it's translated from Spanish, so it might not make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. And the surveys is kind of cool. And there's a new ad pack, and it will, it's actually the same, except what's going to happen, it's going to pay out a maximum of 1.5 per day and expire in 150 days, which means, unlike other rev shares, if you're familiar, they expire when they get to a certain percent. Like it will expire at 200%. This one's expiring after 150 days. So if there's no payouts being made or no money being put into the system for a day, then that's going to be a 0% day, and it will still count towards the 150 days. But at the end of 150 days, these expire. And the 50% mandatory repurchase is the same. It's the same. The packs that had been they expired at 170 at 220%. So think about this. It used to be longer at 220%. Now they're expiring 150 days at 300%. No. 225. 15 times 15 is 225. Okay. They used to have it at 2%, which would make it, 2% per day, which would make it 300% when it expired, but now it's going to be 225. So it's a little bit more than that, a little bit less time. There's still the 50% mandatory, and the new packs will be released today, or if they already haven't. I'm still fine with this one. As you can see, I have 1,433 packs. My shares have made some nice money. That's definitely more profit than what I put in to begin with. So that's good. And and then over here under advertisement, first you have to go to tools, I should say, and you have to fill in your interest if you want to do the paid surveys. So this is kind of fun. This is what you can tell people. Come in here and you can do surveys. You don't actually have to buy ads. So that actually gives FAP more income coming in because they outsource all these survey things. So they're getting money coming in when people take the surveys. It's pretty cool. So there we go. You fill in what your interests are, hit save, make sure you put in under your profile, make sure you put in your zip code, and then you go to advertisement and see polls win. I think that probably translated funny, but polls win. And then you get a list of polls. And I did one and it said I made 48 cents. I don't know where my 48 cents is, but it said I made 48 cents. So technically, if you wanted to do this and take some surveys and make $2.98, you could do it. So anyway, there's all these surveys and they all go to a different site. So they're like totally legit survey sites. And then I just have to see if it pays. I think it does. But I like that they are thinking outside the box and really trying to do something different. Look, 6 cents you could get. Create a bridge to allow your kitty to cross to the next zone. Play the game and reach 75 points. Oh, that's so cute. And you make 6 cents. Ah, that's kind of fun. Learn a language and earn 2 cents. Anyway, there's some interesting things going on in FAP, and I think they're going to do okay. They have shown nothing but innovation as far as their desire and willingness to keep this going and branch out and really create a bigger profit net for everyone. Okay, what else? I think that's it. Oh, we'll go over to Ads 150. I still like Ads 150. I told you I only put in $15. And so far, what have I made? $22. So, you know, making it total profit from my ad shares is $3.28. Okay. And right now I made $1.78 today because I did take money out and then put it back in. So that's kind of how I'm working this one. I guess if I put in a couple hundred, it would probably be working a lot quicker, but I'm just kind of leaving this one, see what goes on. That's it. Those are what it is, but I like this one. I think this one's going to be okay too. I like admin. I really, when I see admin that I like, I want to support them. So what was this whole thing about crowdfunding? Let me go see. I am sharing this with you, my lovely audience, because I want you to see what this is. This is a way to share. Let me see if I can actually get to my my project. Let me see if I can get to my project. I want to show you my project. I like my product. My project is approved. This is my project. If you're not sure what project to do, I have a little boy and he's 5 and he is one of those kids that often asks me, why don't other kids like what I like? And he's what I'd call an outside the box thinker. He's very bright, but he likes things that are different. So anyway, he decided he loves pigs. He loves zombies. I mean, what's not to love, right? So we started making up this game. And I said, I'm going to fund it. I'm going to make this game. I'm going to actually build this game. So here's my graphic. Here's about my game. What's really wonderful about this, I mean, this is like, I can send this to people, and if they want to donate to my project, they click donate, and this goes right to my PayPal. This pays directly to me. So people can donate whatever they want. I think it's lovely. Then if they want to come on and make their own project, the level you come on at is 200. And the reason you come on at 200 is because that gets you what's called the step ups. I'm going to show you the steps. I'm still working bottom level. So anyway, the $200 takes care of your level step 1. And then I am not actually going to pay $20 out of my pocket. I am going to pay the $20 and the 100 and the 200 from my next round of donations. And that's going to continue helping me build up so that I am continually earning more money on more levels. If you want to know more about this, then it would be really great to go to Fund Any Dream. Fund Any Dream. And this is a page I made for this. Watch the presentations, kind of get a sense of what's going on here. This is the quick, like, what is crowdfunding if you're not familiar. And this is the full presentation. It's about 42 minutes. He does a nice job of walking it through. Yes, it's definitely a sales pitch, but he closes 80% of the room when he talks. So you'll see why. It's good. You'll get definitely a fundamental understanding of what's going on. And then you could either get right on here, send me your email and your name. I will send you my calendar and you can make a appointment to talk to me and get started. I will walk you through it all right now. Or if you're still not sure, every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there is a webinar. And it is not my webinar. It is a webinar by people who are leaders in We Share Funding. And this is the link to the webinar. It goes straight there. So it's actually directly to the Zoom room. So if you can't remember or you didn't sign up for it, just come back here. Check the calendar. Like Tuesday tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, I'm going to go to this one. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it is Tuesday. I'm going to go see this webinar again. I've already been to one, but I have more questions and they do live Q&A too. So I'm just going to come back to my own website because I won't remember the link. I'll click right here and go straight there. When you see it and when you decide that you do want to fund something, that there is something that you could fund, then come back and see me. I like this one, not only because it helps me, but I can really see where this is huge growth potential for a lot of people. Plus, it's exciting. It's kind of exciting to have a project. I have other projects. My project got approved really quickly, so I could help you build your project too. I'd like to show you. Let's see if this is. These are some other people. This is Luke, and Luke is pretty cool. People doing many different things, helping warriors, trying to save their house, learning a new skill, helping art for the children, working with the church. You know, there's quite a few different projects. So anyway, if you know someone, I got to get out of here. If you know someone who needs funding for anything, come see me. I would like to get you started. There's a few things to know. Also, to help you join the community that I'm part of, that is creating a way for everybody to get their donor levels under them. Does that make sense? It's for people who not only want to bring people in, but also want to work with big promoters, the big ones, the big wigs out there who get like a ton of referrals. And what happens is everybody really only needs 2 referrals under them. And so they share their referrals. Isn't that cool? Don't you love that? I love that. I love that there's like sharing of referrals. That I just think does good for the world. Okay. I think that was all my updates today and my new stuff, the crowdfunding and the good news and the bad news. And I think that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I think, I'm guessing I don't see too many questions. So what was the questions before? There were 2 questions. One was, why do I like the TNT so much, and why do I think that one's going to sustain? And the other question that I answered so thoroughly on the last webinar was, I don't remember. I cannot remember. Anyway, I got to figure that out because it was really good questions, good answers, thorough explanation. I pat myself on the back for that one. All right. Anyway, I think we are done. Sometimes we got long webinars. Sometimes we got short. I got to go do some stuff. So let's call it a day. All right. Take it easy. See you on the next one.